Hi everyone. I've been making videos all day because everything that I've done this week has been not long makes. So I have been able to just go right through these videos. So I am not wearing the same clothes day after day. I'm just making several videos in one day. So I am going to tackle the 50 stack challenge 4 for this week. And this week, the two prompts that Amy has pulled out of her little bag are travel and garden. So we're going to do those today. And I'm going to start with the travel. And so for this, I have some Tim Holtz paper and a Tim Holtz photograph, and then I have a little paper doll, and I've got a bus ticket, and I've got a stamp that has the flag of Great Britain on it. So we're just going to make a little journal card with this, and I'm probably going to have to back that because it is way dark on the back. So let me quickly find something to back that with. What do we want to use? I'm looking in my scrap bin here that sits on the floor right by my, we'll use this. This is out of like a photo album, and I think it'll be good. So we'll glue this on first. I hope everyone is still doing well, even though I just made the last video like 5 minutes ago. It's been a day for you guys, so. Alright, so we're going to get this backer sheet on here so we have a nice writing surface. I think I told you guys in one of the videos that I made today, it's raining again. And I don't mind the rain, I know we need it, but my goodness. I guess that's better than the S word. We need rain for spring to be pretty, don't we? To get all the pretty flowers and everything to bloom out nicely. We celebrate dogwoods here. There's a big festival when the dogwoods bloom, and it seems like the last few years we've had a late frost and it's killed a lot of the blooms, so hopefully that won't happen this year and we'll have some pretty trees. I'm going to trim this down too. It's too wide. This is just a Tim Holtz stamp, bus ticket stamp. Okay, that I just stamped on some of that children's writing paper. And I'm also going to take a red pencil because I like to color in where that says that 3.5. So let me see if I can find me a red pencil here real quick. This might be good enough. It's kind of an orangey red, but it'll work. I just like to make this stand out. And pencils work really good on this drawing paper because, you know, obviously it's made for drawing. You could use whatever color you want. I'm just using red because there's a red in that flag. I could have used blue as well. Okay. And let's ink around it. Gonna grunge it up because, you know, I like my grunge. Okay, and this scrapbook paper is got license plates on it that are actually from the States, but there's not going to be a lot of it showing, and I wanted the colors, so I think it's going to be all right. And then I thought this little boy looked like he was wearing a bus driver suit, and I thought that was kind of comical, so that's why I'm putting him on there. And get our little stamp here. And now we need to do something with this. So I'm going to get my little tool and rough up the edges. You can also do this with the blade of your scissors. Or you can use the decal trimmer on it if you have one of those. Or if you have some of those little kitty scissors that cut the different shapes, you can use those. Let's put some wrinkles. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. And I think I'm going to use art glitter glue because this is kind of cardstocky and I'm afraid the glue stick won't hold it. Okay, so there's that part down. And then my stamp, I want to go down here so that when I put him on, you can see it says Bus Company. So if I put it about right there, straight would be nice. Oops, I don't think I got any glue on the bottom down there. Alright, and then he's gonna go here. And then I want this little Britain stamp behind his head. Okay. Put him on there. Get his little foot. Cute. Okay, so do we want a I feel like I need one more red element up here. Let's see what I can find. Got this, and I can put a number in there in red. Let's do that. That looks kind of like a speedometer, doesn't it? Kind of, sort of. Yep. Let's do that. Oh, it is miles per hour. So see, that'll work. Alright, so there's our travel. Now let's work on our garden. Alright, for garden, I'm going to make a vellum pocket with a tag. And this is my pocket. And this little mouse and this flower I got out of this book, England is a Garden. So that works, right? And so I'm going to put the little mouse on the outside like this, and then I'm going to make 2 tags, one with this and one with this, to put on the inside. And I'm going to back this tag, because it's just paper, with this. And I made this with the Tim Holtz ticking stamp. So first, let's decide how wide we want this to be. So I'm going to go 6 inches. And I'm going to go 3 inches. And then on this one, actually I'm going to have to go a little less if I want my, oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does, because I don't want my stripes to go. So let me cut off a little bit more. Let's go 5 1/2, or 5 and, yeah, let's go 5 1/2. I want my stripes to go this way, not that way. That's why I'm saying that. Okay, so we can go 3 inches. And 5 1/2. 5 1/2. Something isn't straight. There we go. I think that's pretty close anyway. So I'm going to put my glue on this so I can glue the flowery paper on it. I don't have any stories to tell. I've already told all my stories about my skunks under the house and watching the Super Bowl. Still a little off. I think I told you guys the other day about watching Lessons in Chemistry, which is on Apple TV. Excellent, excellent. It is a limited series. I think there's 7 or 8 episodes, but it's really, really good. So if you get a chance to watch that, I would definitely do so. The only thing is we tend to, we watch, TV at night. We don't watch during the day much. I don't. Anyway, because I'm always up here making something. But, we try to not binge watch, because then you watch everything and then there's nothing else to watch on TV. So we may watch, 1 episode a night, or sometimes 2, depending on what else is on. But, yeah, I hate it, because then you watch everything and there's nothing else on but a bunch of reruns. And, especially, with the football playoffs and Super Bowl and all that going on, everything was really reruns, because they don't want to try to air something, while that's what's going on, because they know everybody's watching football. But, and then my husband's a hockey fan, so he watches hockey a lot. That's when I watch you guys, if you have a YouTube channel. Alright, so there's one tag. Cute. Now I'm going to make one out of this one, and I'm going to do it about the same size. I think I'm going to leave it about the same size, and we need to back this one. Do I have enough left? No. No. Because that's going to have those little holes on the back. Although I don't really care. I don't mind that. I kind of think the holes are kind of neat. So we're going to... Did I just put that on the wrong side? Yes. Oh my goodness. Were you yelling at me? Not that side. Get it off. And wipe it straight onto my glass mat, which I just cleaned, of course. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I got it all off. Sometimes, guys, sometimes I worry about myself. Alright, so I'm going to do it this way. Alright, and trim that one. Oh no, I got glue on there. Where's my... glue eraser? I don't see it. This is kind of... Oh, okay. I can live with that. It's kind of slick paper. So I think it's gonna be alright. I mean, I knew I had glue on it, but I smeared it, I guess is what I was trying to say. Yeah, I don't mind those holes. It's kind of interesting. Let's see if I can get the rest of this off. Sorry if I'm shaking you guys. I just don't want to end up with that all over my tag. Okay. Even though I'm going to ink it now and make it look a little more grungy. Alright, where's my angle? And put a whole reinforcer. And I don't know what I'm going to do for toppers for these tags. I'm not going to make that decision right now because I never know when I start making a journal how bulky it's going to be. And if it looks like it's getting out of control, then I don't put anything in the top. I'm looking for a small script stamp because I want to put just a little bit of script, and I have one over here somewhere, right here. That's about writing a love letter. I'm going to put it right there, and I'm going to do that with permanent ink because this is slick. Potting soil is the color that I'm going to use. Okay. Now, while that's drying, let's put our pocket together. I thought about running this through an embossing folder because I have one that kind of looks like a trellis to me. I may do that. I may pause you guys here in just a second and run it through there. I think that would be interesting. Grunge up my mouse. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I ran it through. It's still a little damp, but it's going to be all right. So, yeah, if you're going to emboss vellum or anything, really, if you squirt it with a little bit of water before you put it through, then it won't crack. So now I'm going to attempt to put this washi flower on here. and hope that it'll stick now that I have embossed that. I should have trimmed it a little bit. So the edges wouldn't show so much. But maybe I could ink it a little. Alright, and then I'm going to put this German text on here. It's a book about Mozart in German. Then I'm going to stick down my little mouse. I'm going to use art glitter glue for that. Hopefully it won't curl up the vellum since I have the book page on there. And now I'm going to take what's left of this and glue my vellum onto it to create my pocket. So I'll just be gluing down the sides and across the bottom. And you could use double-sided tape for this too. But this art glitter glue will not show once it is dry. And trim that up a little. And I didn't get that edge very well. Alright, and then lastly, I'm going to put this little butterfly on here just for another little element. Alright, so there we go. There's our little pocket. And then our tags will go down in here. I'm going to ink this little, inside that little circle a little bit. And I'm just going to leave that one plain because the flowers, I believe, are enough. And it will go down in my pocket. Just like that. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I don't even think I'm going to cut a notch because I think the vellum is going to kind of curl up right there, which I don't mind that it does that. And I think that's going to allow things to go in and out just fine. So there we go. If that bothers you, you could put, you know, a piece of lace or something across there. Like, I've got this scrap piece that I was going to use on that other, I saw it on Pinterest, and I didn't. But that's actually really cute. I think I'm going to put it on there. Just because I like it. I like it. I don't need another reason, right? I like it. Oh, and while I'm thinking about it, Amy, if you were watching, you were talking about scissors that cut at the point. I use these. These are We Are Memory Keeper scissors, and they have a really, go to a really sharp point, and they absolutely, if I can put my paper through here, cut all the way to the end. So if you're interested in these, I highly recommend them. I have 2 pair, and I got them from scrapbook.com. So I wanted to tell you that while I was thinking about it. And they come with the little covers. Great for fuss cutting. Okay, back on track. That was my advertisement for scrapbook.com and We Are Memory Keepers for the day. And I'm kidding. I don't get diddly from any of those. But the first pair, I actually purchased from them, and I loved them. And then they had a promo after I bought them, of course, that if you ordered, you know, so much, you got a free pair of those. And so that's how I ended up with my second pair. But yeah, like them. All right. So there it is. Our little garden pocket with a couple of tags in there. And I will bring back in the other make, which was our travel. With our little tiny bus driver there. So that's my makes for this week. Thanks, Amy, for hosting such a great challenge. I really look forward to it every week. And if you're haven't started yet and you're watching my channel, I hope you'll jump over to her channel, which is Crafty Cat. And she has a playlist on her channel that has all the videos from the previous makes and from the prior 3 challenges. So if you'd like to get started on one of those, you know, if you want to do something besides just 4, she's got them all over there. So that's it for today, and I will see you guys back, I guess, on Sunday. Until then, everybody have a great start to your weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.